This is Dr. Vinny Infanta from the Department of Professional Accounting and Finance from Christo Jayanti Deemed to be University. So, today we are going on to see the topic that is law and its functions and its types. This is mainly concerned with the business law subjects. According to law, the term law just defines the set of rules, regulations which is mainly used to govern the individuals as well as the corporate. So that if you see all the organization, institutions, whichever is being operating within the society has to abide with the rules and regulations that is levied by the government or the constitutions. So these laws are mainly legally enforceable if anyone, it could be individual or organization, if they violates it, then they will be penalized for it. For example, if you see general law, that is for example traffic laws. So if you see traffic laws is, that is we should follow the signal, we should follow the speed limit, we should follow what is being said in traffic rules. So it should be followed both by the drivers, whatever the vehicle you are driving it. If you violate it or if any accidents commits due to it, you will be penalized for it. Yes, the next thing which we are going on to see is the types of law that is being prevailing in India. The first thing which you see is the constitutional law. Constitutional law is the basic and foundation for all the laws that is being applicable in India. That you see, that is the law is being, it shares a relationship between both the central government and the state government, that is the rights and duties to be followed by the individuals or the citizens of the country. So the Constitution of India lays down a framework like legislative, executive and judicial powers, which keeps a balance in protecting its citizens. So if you see the central government, the defense, if you see it is comes under the constitution. If you see in state, the police will take under the things which falls under the constitution law. So constitution of law forms a basic for any law which is being formed in the country. Now the next law which we are going to see is civil law. So civil law will mainly deals with the disputes between the individuals or organization where they could claim the compensation. So rather than giving punishments, we will be getting claims regarding it. For example, any disputes within the family, within the society, like for example, property disputes or family matters, divorce or some personal injuries where we could expect claim rather than punishing the opponent. Okay, so that comes under civil law. For example, if you see the property disputes that is being prevailing in a family. So in property dispute, if it is a fight being going between two or the siblings. So two siblings means there is no need to punish or penalize the next sibling. So that time they will be receiving compensation from one party to the another party. So the next law which we are going to see is criminal law. Criminal law is mainly dealt with some assault or murder or something which is very much offensive where the opponent, that is the one party, has to punish or penalize the another party for any such behaviors. For this criminal law, if we see the IPC, that is Indian Penal Code, or CRPC, that is Code for Criminal Procedures, will take into control. For example, if any theft or assault has happened, section 379 of IPC Act will take into charge for it. Okay. Then the next law which we are going to see is administrative law. So the name itself signifies that what does this law governs. So administrative law governs the actions, decisions of any government agencies or any corporates which has to follow it within the authority to you to progress it. Okay, so anything or any organization, any activity has to be progressed, they have to govern this administrative law. So this is mainly essential for maintaining transparency and accountability. For example, if you see this RTI Act, if you want to get any information relating to any citizen or any administrative departments, the government body provides it. So this ensures a transparency and accountability that we could get the information which is received is much more reliable. So then the next law which you see is environmental law. Here also the name says that is mainly governed to protect the environment so that it could regulate the impact of natural resources by protecting it or preserving the natural resources being get exploited. So if you see pollution management, water conservation, waste management, all these comes under your environmental law. So any organization which is about to start its business, so it has to get pollution certificate that it doesn't exploit any of the natural resources which is being prevailing in and around it. So it has to conserve water, then waste management has to be done and control pollution. It could be any sort of pollution. Yes. Then the next thing, if they doesn't follow this law, they will be penalized for it. So, the next one comes your international law. So, international law mainly comes when you are trading with the another country, your neighboring country. So, that time you have to follow both the regulations that is prevailing in your home country as well as the country which you are going to trade or do business. So, there you have to, if any human rights or any territories or any interactions being done in international level, both the domestic laws and they are which country which we are operating, the law has to be protected. So, international law encompasses both international relationship between states as well as the countries also. If you violate any treaties which is being done, then it will be treated as the contract to be void one.